Hello, everyone. It's time for another library update. Thanks for joining us again. We're already to the month of August.
How did we get here?
Poof.
It's going so fast.
Zooming right along. July was a super busy month for both of us.
My gosh.
We had a lot of stuff going on. Great time. I've still got lots of great stuff, but Kathryn gets a well-deserved break after 2 months of intense summer reading.
Yeah.
And so no children's programming during the month of August, but do you want to talk about
Yes.
turning in summer reading?
Yes. So Monday, August 4th, begins the week of turning in your completed reading record. So we ask that you join us for an 8-week program. We started on June 9th. We asked you to read at least 6 days of the week for 20 minutes or more a day. And that program all finished. The last day that you could read to record your reading is August 3rd. That's a Sunday. And then Monday starts the week of turning your reading record in for your prize package. So that includes a free book. It includes a grand prize ticket. It includes a temporary tattoo, and then you get to vote on what you would like us to purchase to play with in the library. So we have manipulative tables set up, and we have a Duplo table, and we have a table where we have either blocks or Legos or something for kids that are a little bit older to put together. Currently we have some Minecraft blocks, magnetic Minecraft blocks, and the choices for that age group, which is 1st through 5th grade, are going to be more of those magnetic Minecraft blocks to build with, or a Lego kit that is a 3-in-1 kit, so you could build 3 different things from one Lego set specifically, and it is of the wild animal line of creator 3-in-1 kits. So that's the choice for that age group. We're going to choose Duplo sets. We've recently gone through the Duplos, washed them thoroughly, got rid of all the broken ones, all the ones that don't have, the pieces needed to create what originally came in the set. So we're rebuilding with that. And so we have a couple of Duplo sets for the kids that are birthed through kindergarten age to choose from. They get to choose one they'd want to vote for. And then the teens are going to be offered a pizza party with a movie or a pizza party with a video game session. So the kids will vote on that. And that is your prize package. And that's available through Saturday, August 9th. At 5 o'clock when we close, we will no longer be accepting reading records back. If you bring your reading record back the following Monday on the 11th, you will get stamps and you will get prizes. Any little prize for the weekly check-in is available, but everything else is gone. And we're going to only be stamping and giving out those prizes for about a week. By the end of that week of Monday the 11th, we'll put that away. Summer reading has to end at some point. And so that's what we're going to be doing. But you have a full week through the 4th, Monday, August 4th, through Saturday, August 9th, to bring in your completed reading record. And completed means from the time that you started. We had a ton of kids come in on that Monday and start, and that Tuesday, and that gave them plenty of time in that first week to do it. But if you didn't come in on that day, if you came in a week or two later, from the day that you picked up that reading record is your start date. And that's all you have to worry about. So just bring in what you finished since then, and we'll be thrilled to stamp your record and give you all the good stuff.
All right. Awesome.
So
summer reading coming to a close once again.
And another one. It's my 21st.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything that fun.
Oh, I'm sure that you do.
Not for kids anyway.
No.
But I have lots of other great things. Of course, chess club will still be going on every Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. So that's open to all ages.
Yeah.
I saw the chess club earlier this week. Young kids, teenagers, adults, older adults, all together, having a great time. We, of course, also have our Teen Pathfinder group. We'll still be meeting most Mondays. I'm going to be on one Monday, so I won't be there then. But they meet on Monday afternoons at 3:45. They're a bit ridiculous.
It's such a blast to hear them when they come in
And-
to see me afterwards, and I get to hear the storylines. So
And we have a new player in the teen group, which is great. And this player is, same setting, same type of story prompts as we're going, and doing things that nobody else has done.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, let's see where this goes. It's great. So we're excited for that. We've got our crafting groups that meet every week for adults. So the Knippling group, the traditional German bohemian bobbin lace weaving. It's always a mouthful. Tuesday afternoons from 1 to 3 down in our adult fiction area. They keep asking me to come and sit down and join them and learn how to do it, but I don't know.
Need another hobby? You don't want to do it?
I don't mind learning something new. I love learning new things, but I'm like, this looks kind of intense. Because it is an amazing cultural art. They make beautiful lace designs. It's really neat to watch. You can ask them questions, find out what you need to get started if you want to. And they do have some new knipplers.
Oh, that's
so that's great.
wonderful.
We've got our needleworking group that meets every Wednesday morning from 9:30 to around noon. They're always a fun bunch up in the center of our adult nonfiction area, talking, enjoying work time and our air conditioning. So they have a great time. And in the winter, they enjoy the heat too. So
Yeah.
So those are every week at those days and times. We've got our 3 book clubs for August. So the Litwitz Book Club is going to be meeting Monday, August 4th at 6:30 in the evening, and they're going to be discussing Kelly Rimmer's historical fiction novel, The German Wife. It's about a woman whose husband was working on rockets for the Nazis, and then makes a deal with the American government, moves to the United States, is down working with NASA, but has to deal with some animosity from people in the community because they were associated with the Nazis, and how that all plays out. Our history book club, we're very excited, is going to be meeting their normal time, which is the third Tuesday of the month, so Tuesday, August 19th at noon. But they're going to be meeting. They're going to be meeting over at Luca Books downtown at 203 North Minnesota Street, and they're going to be discussing Kent Nurburn's Neither Wolf Nor Dog, and Kent Nurburn is going to be there. So he'll join us for the discussion. He'll talk about the experiences he had leading up to him writing the book, as well as his newest book, kind of in the same vein. And so he is one of the most well-respected non-native writers to write stories that include Native Americans. And so he's visited with many tribal elders and tribal communities, and has a great insights into the relationships between Native Americans and other Americans. And so it should be really fascinating. Our Mystery Book Club meets on the last Monday of the month, and so that's Monday, August 25th at 6:30 p.m. And they're going to be discussing Sarah Stewart Taylor's A Stolen Child. So no murder this month. So no dead bodies, but a mystery nonetheless, yes. A bit more of the thriller side of things. We just read a kind of a cozy mystery this past month.
I love cozy mysteries.
We discussed Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murders.
Yes.
So that was a lot of fun. And so this month, a bit more on the thriller side. We kind of vacillate back and forth on those. We've got a couple poetry events in August. So we have our regular poetry reading group that meets on the second Monday of the month. So that's going to be Monday, August 11th at 6:30 in the evening. But before that, on Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 in the evening, the Poetry Bus is making a stop.
I have been
here in
passing
New
the
Ulm.
poster in the hallway and wondered, I keep meaning to ask you, Is there really a bus coming with poetry, people? What's going on?
It's a small bus, but yes.
It looks like a
so-
VW bus. In the
So
picture.
yeah, so the idea of the poetry bus came out of kind of the inspiration from a project in the 1960s and 70s here in Minnesota called Poetry Out Loud, and a number of well-known Minnesota poets at the time, John Rosmersky, Robert Bly, Phoebe Hansen, Meredith LeSueur, went around the state reading poetry and talking about the importance of poetry. And so now, in 2025, we have 4 well-known Minnesota poets, Michael Kleber-Diggs, Sarah Dever-Woodali, Sue Love, and Athena Kildegard, are doing a tour of southern Minnesota to start with the Poetry Bus. And so they're going to be here in New Ulm on Thursday, August 7th, 6:30 in the evening. They'll be up in the Fred Johnson room. They're going to be reading poetry. They're going to be talking about poetry and answering questions. So we're very excited to see them. So a couple of good poetry things going on. And then we, of course, can't forget about our movies. So New Ulm Film Society is continuing their baseball film series. And so they're going to be showing on Tuesday, August 12th, starting at 6:30 in the evening, The Bad News Bears from 1976 with Walter Matthau. So that should be a lot of fun.
One of my favorite.
And so that's, I believe, the 4th movie in the series. So, yeah. Yeah. As I'm counting off. And then we've got our senior movie matinees, Friday afternoons at 1 p.m. Today they're going to be doing the last 90s movies as we're moving through the decades. Ghost,
That's right.
Patrick Swayze, Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
And, so we got that. But then the rest of August, we're going into the 2000s. We're going to start off on Friday the 8th with Hotel Rwanda. And then the following Friday the 15th, they're going to be watching Star Trek, the 2009 version with Chris Pine.
Oh.
And then the 22nd, they'll be watching The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going like all over.
Yeah, I mean,
with
it's a far
genres,
departure
right?
from Airplane.
Yes, well, to kind of come back around to that,
Oh, good.
on the 29th, they're going to be watching Best in Show.
Oh, cool.
So we've got all different
goodness.
genres.
I don't want him to get too serious.
Yeah, I think there was one month where it was all really serious, but
Yeah.
no, we got a great selection.
Good.
And so Friday afternoons, 1 p.m., come down, enjoy a movie. We'll have a good time there. Our Genealogy Club will be having their regular meeting on Thursday, August 21st at 6:30 in the evening, and we're going to be talking about our upcoming field trip to the Nicollet County Historical Society. So that's going to be happening in September, so we're looking forward to that. But yeah, regular meeting in August. We'll talk about the field trip as well as new resources that are available. Did you know that over 1 million genealogical records are added every day?
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
So
So how do they get added?
So you look at online genealogical databases like Ancestry and Family Search and others, and nonprofit organizations, historical societies, government entities from around the world are slowly digitizing their collections to
Okay.
make them available. But then just scanning them into the computer isn't enough. There's a lot of work that goes into indexing them to make sure that they're searchable, that they have all the right keywords when they're connected in the database, so that when people are looking for an ancestor or a particular time or place, that they'll show up in the search results. And so as that process is ongoing all over the world in many different languages, over 1 million are added every day.
Wow.
And so literally, if you didn't find something today, you could find something tomorrow. And so we'll take a look at what's new.
So
Let's see
is
that.
there do you have to do anything to join the genealogy club?
Nope, not at all. Just show up. We have people that come every month, and we have people that come when they're able to. Yeah, you can come. We talk shop, if you will. We discuss what we're working on, what our challenges are. We kind of pool our collective experience and brains and talk about how we can help each other with our research. It's open to absolute beginners in learning family history, as well as people that have been doing it for decades. So.
And then, my thought is when you talk about genealogy, old people are interested in genealogy, but that isn't actually true.
Nope. Yeah, we've got plenty of people, adults from their 20s on up. So
Cool.
a wide variety that comes in. Let's see. I guess the other thing I've got, so
You got one more thing?
in general, I guess. August, of course, is when we have the remembrance of the Dakota War of 1862. And so Dakota War Week, the Brown County Historical Society has a lot of different activities and programs going on. And this year, we're very excited to partner with them for one of their Lunch and a Bites that they do each month.
Yeah.
And we are bringing in military law historian John Haymond to specifically talk about the Dakota War trials, because they were a military tribunal.
Okay.
And so, in just 36 days, 303 Dakota men were sentenced to death after 391 were charged. Most of those were commuted, but 38 were actually hanged, the largest mass execution in U.S. history. And so he's going to talk about things from that military law side of, does this really was a precedent for military tribunals, and how things were conducted. And so he's going to talk about kind of the ripples of that up to the modern day. And so we're really excited for that. That's going to be on Wednesday, August 20th at 12 p.m. It'll be over in the museum annex for the Historical Society. And again, it's Lunch of the Bite, so there will be food. We're grateful to the Junior Pioneers for providing for that, and we're grateful to the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund making it possible for John to come all the way up from Texas.
Wow.
He did live in Minnesota for 8 years, so when I reached out to him, he was super excited. He's like, I'd love to come back to Minnesota. So Wednesday, August 20th at 12 p.m., John Haymond will be talking about the Dakota War trials. So that's most of what I've got. So
Good. That sounds like
lots of fun things going on, weekly things, incidental things, and we'll see you next time for September. We don't have any general library updates as far as services or anything, I don't think.
No. We'll be closed on Labor Day, which is
at the beginning of September.
but-
September 1st this year. I
yes,
think so.
Yes.
Yeah, Monday, September 1st, right away. Enjoy our library of things. We've got lots of great activities, inside and outdoor, as well as games. We've had people checking out life jackets to go do things.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've had a lot of questions about that.
State park passes. That's right. So we have rec center passes that we partner with New Ulm Park and Recreation for. We have 2 single passes and 2 family of 4 passes. Very popular. You want to get your name on the holds list. The family passes, that
best
holds
way to
list is
get
out a ways, but the
Yeah.
single passes rotate fairly quickly.
Yeah.
You check out one of those and you get them for a week, and it's free access to everything that the rec center has to offer. So you can try out different things, see if you'd be interested in a membership or whatnot. We now have, thanks to the Department of Natural Resources and state parks, we now have 3 Minnesota State Park passes available for checkout, and so those also check out for a week, and you can put a hold on them, so there is a waiting list, but once you get it, the pass gives you free access to all state parks across the state of Minnesota for an entire week. So if you plan it right and you get the state park pass, you can use it to go even all the way up to the north side of the state. And so that's new. Look out for those. We're very grateful to have those
So
too.
excited.
But yeah, I think that'll about do it for now. And we'll see you next time. So thanks for joining us.